So Brooke's husband cheated on her, but for some odd reason, I just don't feel the sympathy. Y'all ready to get into it? Cue the music. Oh yes, bitches and hoes. I'm back.
I'll drop a player like it's nothing, it ain't working out. Now no debate or for discussion, bitch, I'm walking out. My time is money, I ain't loving, let you toast it out. Flip my weave and walk it out, look how I just bossed it out. Now come on baby, why you bugging, we can't talk it out. I keeps it moving, I ain't tripping, lost another spouse. I'm just a boss, it's in my blood, no I won't scream or shout. Grabbing my keys.
Cause oh yes, bitches and hoes, I'm back with another video. And look, I ain't gonna lie, I was like, okay, coming off the Super Bowl, I really don't have nothing to talk about. And then I saw Basketball Wives came on, so I said, girl, let me look at this and see what's going on. And girl, wasn't nothing going on but the rent. Girl, listen, Basketball Wives is tired. Brooke, I'm sorry, I don't feel no empathy for you. That man done cheated. That's what they all do. And it's not even, that's not even why I don't really feel an empathy. I don't know why. I just don't pull at my heartstrings. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's all made up. Duffy, you ain't never getting married to that Arab. Who else we got up here? Jacqueline, Jackie. You don't know what to do without Doug. Now I saw and I heard back in the day you was stuck to Doug like glue. And now that you can't get to him, it's probably really getting to you. You get it? You need to stop. Everybody don't want to be Malaysia's friend. She's a nasty attitude. In Malaysia, girl, I don't even know how you have any friends except zero. But let's get into the episode. I wrote this down on a piece of paper while I was at work because we were slow. It's a long piece of paper, but it ain't going to be a long review. So the episode opens up. Brooke is broken. She's walking around broken. She's seeking counsel with the pastor who be having jacked up marriages theyself. But she's seeking counsel with the pastor because she don't know what it is she want to do. Now, while all that's going on, Jackie calling Doug 55 million times a day to see what he doing. And Doug is like, girl, leave me the hell alone, in so many words. But he ain't going to tell that to her. Duffy is doing TikTok with her kids. You know, one black and one biracial. Brandy FaceTimes her kids as Malaysia always FaceTimes her kids. I guess none of these people is with their damn kids. But the boy say he miss her. Brandy, life is short. Go be with your child. Jen says she's still with her man and they're exclusive. But the thing is, she wants to have that honeymoon phase that they were in. And I'm sitting here thinking, well, girl, how long y'all been dating? It ain't been a year, huh? But either way, she want to go back to the honeymoon stage and go out. And he was like, well, I got something for you. She said, oh, what is it? A diamond? A necklace? A yacht? No, I'm going to take you to meet my mom and my pa. She ain't really here for it, but she said she good because she want to get the mama's approval. Jen, I hope that works out for you. I'm sorry. Moving on, Malaysia goes down there by Jackie. And the first thing Jackie do is FaceTime Doug. You know, again, this is the 55th trillion time she done FaceTime Doug. And she's FaceTiming Doug so Malaysia could say hey. And when they hang up the phone, Malaysia was like, Doug, look at you like you're the only girl in the world. Want you to make me feel like I'm the only girl in the world. And Jackie was like, I'm so glad you said that because I just feel like that's not how I feel. You know, I'm scared because I can't be up Doug's ass like I normally am because he got to be a coach and do other things. And then I got to film out here. I don't know what to do with my life, basically. Well, Malaysia goes on to say that, well, speaking of not knowing what to do with our lives, my baby daddy, Gennaro Sr., found out that I was suing him and I was trying to put him on child support. And the gag was, I wanted to know how he know because I didn't tell him, and he put a doggone restraining order on me in a cease and desist. Not a restraining order, but a cease and desist, saying that I can't say nothing about him. And this was before the doggone show aired. So somebody who knows him had to have told him or tipped him off because the show hadn't even aired, and Gennaro Sr. had put a cease and desist on your ass. Malaysia, that's good for your ass. I don't blame Gennaro Sr. I'll be damned if you get up on Beyonce's internet and Mark Wahlberg's TV and tell these people I'm not paying child support when I got the kids. That boy done found out. Do I think Brandy told him privately? She probably told her husband who told him. Who knows? But that boy done found out that you're around that bad mouthing him. He put that cease and desist on your ass. As he should. I don't blame him. I would cease and desist you from FaceTiming them kids. Get them in person. That's just me. But anyway, she said that she's going to decide to go ahead on and sue him too. She wants to get child support. She over it. But she spoke to a lawyer and she don't know how he found out. Like I said, I believe Brandy told her husband who told him. But she said she's just ready to come back to. Well, Jackie asked her if she was ready to come back to the friend group, and she was like, "Well, I guess. I mean, girl, I guess if the girls ain't with the bullshit, I'll come back. As long as I ain't got no beef, it's cool. Malaysia, everywhere you go is beef, because your face is a beef magnet. You just look like you just stuck up and mad every time you walk around. Moving on, Brandy and British go see Brooke. This is so staged. Can I add that? Everything looks so set up. Reality TV used to be fun when it was kind of like, it always had an element of being set up, but it was always so like surprising, like you never knew. But somehow with reality TV these day and age, or this day and age, you just kind of know what's going on. But anyway, Brandy and British goes to see Brooke, girl, to check on her. But she said she woke up sad because she don't know what the hell going on with her husband. She said her husband was talking to a girl, and how she found out when she picked up the phone and was going through the phone, you look and you shall find. So as she was going through all the text messages of him eating and skeeting, she decides to wake him up and show him the phone. And I said, girl, this is all too familiar for every woman. And he didn't really have nothing to say. But she said that really touched her and it crumbled her because that was her forever. She wanted to be with her husband forever. And I'm sitting here thinking, girl, you just met him. Y'all were talking about having a baby. But I guess that's going down the drain. But she said she just didn't appreciate him cheating the way he was cheating. She shouldn't have to look through his phone and find out that he's cheating. Brooke, have you ever cheated with somebody's husband or somebody, man? Now, I heard you have. What did you think? Child, he's not even a looker, but they say he got money, so I don't know. But anyway, she said, she felt like it's just been a distance between her and her husband. So she decided to move back to the West Coast, move back to LA, She said she moved out willingly from the New York apartment, but I don't know. It seems like he might have said, well, bitch, since you done went through my phone, you can get the hell on. And she moved back to her LA spot. So that's where Brooke and British and Brandy is over there to go talk to her. And Brandy said basically, listen, girl, I understand how you feel or whatever, but you're going to have to at least, do okay. And I want to be a friend to you. I want to be a friend. And, I just want to know, do you think that there's any chance of y'all reconciling? And she said, girl, my churn is grown. I don't have to stay with no man if I don't want to. It's built of lies and cheat. She said, I don't want you no more, Joe Jackson. I don't want you no more. But somehow I don't believe her. So she said she ain't dealing with that. She getting a divorce. Girl, we'll see here later on down the line. You full of shit too. And your storyline made up. Moving on, Duffy is in the studio. She said she found balance between working home. That Arab done told her she's going to have to sit her ass down. So now she's not traveling as much. She said she do a little something, but not too much. British goes to the studio to see her. And British lets us know she got to check in with her PO, her probation officer. Because, she's on them papers. And she said she's still facing charges. And she's scared. Well, British, was you scared when you was taking them people money allegedly down there in the vending machines? Inquiring minds want to know. But she said she's scared. She don't know what's going on. She got to check in with her PO every time she turn around. Brandon was like, girl, you got an ankle bracelet? She said, no, not yet. Oh, stay tuned because I see that's coming later on too. But Duffy asked her how Brooke was doing. And she said Brooke is doing okay. But Duffy said she want to do a party for Brooke. So British was like, all right, cool. Who all invited? Better yet, who all ain't invited? And of course, Malaysia was topic of discussion. Duffy was like, girl, this ain't about you, this about Brooke, and I feel like we can invite Malaysia. British was like, last time we was together, we got into it because she have a bad attitude. I really ain't trying to do all that. And it's just like, British, that's you. Girl, sit your thick ass down. This is not about you. Let Malaysia come down there and tear the whole damn party up as she always do. But she said she really don't think that'll be a good idea because she don't want that drama, but it's not about you again. Now, on the other side, Jen gonna meet up with Jelani's mama and daddy. Now, this is what stuck out to me the most. When she sits down with the mom and the pa, who look like they only 10 years older than Jelani, I don't know if it's the gray in the beard, the daddy had the nerve to ask Jen, what is your intentions with my son? And immediately I said, well, who's the bitch and who's the nigga? Make it make sense. She even choked on her beverage and said, wait, what? He wants to know what Jen's intentions are with his son. He said, because my son don't bring back a whole lot of women. So we need to know your intentions. Jen, who's wearing the pants and who has the balls? That's all I need to know. But Jen said, she don't really know how to answer that. She asked Jelani for his help, and Jelani said they asked you, Fat, not me. And I'm just sitting here going, this is so, I don't like these gender roles right here. But anyway, He goes on to say that, we just trying to figure out what your intentions are. The mama says she want a baby. Now, Jen is 58 years old now. I know she look younger, but Jen is 59 and a half years old. You're pushing it, mama. He needs to find him a younger woman. Jen don't look like she's very fertile these days, but you never know. And I'm not fertile shaming or pregnant shaming or whatever shaming y'all gonna come up with. I just don't get fertile murder when I look at Jen. Let's move on. Jackie FaceTime Doug again. Listen, girl. If Doug gonna live through the phone through this doggone this season, I'ma slap the hell out of Jackie myself. They say you're overly obsessive and compulsive and all of that when it comes to this man. Leave this man alone. But she said she FaceTimed her man to tell him that she's getting ready for Brooke party. And she said all the girls should be good. Now they had beef, but everybody should be good. She should be good with Brooke because she brought her a housewarming gift to her apartment that she got kicked into after she got kicked out of the New York place. And she said everything should be good. She's trying to be the glue to the crew. Jackie, the crew don't want you to be no glue. Let's move on. Duffy said Brooke is gonna like the party. So Duffy is over there at the setup, she's DJing, that's all she know how to do. And she said she's happy that they're having this party, and Brooke is gonna love the party. She said when she went through her divorce, she wished somebody had done that for her. She wished her friends had done that for her. But anyway, Malaysia and Jackie arrived, and Malaysia said she got mixed emotions coming into all of this because half these hoes she don't fuck with and don't fuck with her, according to her. So she got mixed emotions, but she gonna go ahead on and see what's going on because she with Jackie, who's gonna try to be the glue that nobody needs. But Brooke is on the way with Brandon. She said she glad to get out the house, girl, because she put her clothes on and found out she was a bad bitch. What's up? And said, girl, let me get up out of this house. Like a nigga ain't checking for me, as you should. But anyway, she's getting out the house. Jackie's back there, she's telling the girls, no, the girls come out to bring their drinks, and she's taping the girls twerking. She said she gonna send that to Doug. Girl, leave Doug alone. Doug got enough cooch in his face without you. He don't need you to bring him no tapes. Anyway, Jen is sitting all the way on this side. Jackie and Malaysia sitting on this side. And Jackie was like, well, Jen, why don't you come closer? Come closer. And Jen was like, no, girl, no. And Jackie was like, she don't need to come closer. Not Jackie. Malaysia was like, she don't need to come closer. So both of them are on the same page. Jackie, you're doing too much. Jackie, you are doing too much. I'm going to need you to have another child or something. Get a dog. Do something because you're doing the most. But Jackie was like, I need you to come closer. I think it's going to be good for y'all to, get closer. Jen ain't trying to hear it, and neither is Malaysia. Bridget getting her confessional and said she's tired of Jackie and she looks a goddamn fool. I concur. Now, on the flip side, Brandy and Brooke arrives. And Malaysia says she's a little hesitant because she hadn't spoke to Brandy since she FaceTimed her and told her happy birthday or happy whatever it was. Now, Duffy asks how she feel, and Brandy basically says, Duffy asks Brooke how she's doing, basically. And Brooke was like, girl, I'm doing all right, making it here and there. I woke up a little sad and whatnot, but, I put my clothes on and I was good to go. Brandy's whole thing is, well, girl, at the end of the day, I know that's your soon-to-be ex-husband, but you're going to owe him a conversation, so you need to talk to him sooner than later. Malaysia jumps in and said, well, I don't think so. If you still in your feelings, I think you need to take your time and talk to him later. I agree with Malaysia because when you're overly emotional as women, we already are. You don't want to jump into a conversation with him. Yes, you're gonna have to talk to him, obviously, but give it time to get yourself together, get your mind right. Brandon didn't like that, so Brandon said, "Well, girl, did you do that with Gennaro?" I said, "Oh." Malaysia said, "Actually, I did, bitch. I did. I took a whole year off before I got that Gennaro. Now I'm down there trying to sue him for child support and embarrassing me on my show." So Malaysia was like, "Sis, you asked, bitch." Yes, I did. So anyway, Jen starts to give her experience, and Jackie said, "Well, girl, I'm glad you said something. What was going through your head when your ex-husband threw that water and almost drowned you?" Girl, I could have fell through the damn floor. Jen's face looked like she wanted to scrap and strap up with Jackie, girl. I said, "Oh my God." Who that was got a confession talking about, oh, that was the emotional time for her. You probably triggered her. Bitch, trigger these nuts with a cup of water. I don't care. That was hilarious. Hilarious. Jen, that is epic. When that man jumped up and threw that water and almost drowned you and you looked like you needed a snorkel, girl, I was giving life and death at the same time, okay? Girl, that was hilarious. And your face after Jackie asked you that made it even more hilarious, girl. But Jen wasn't feeling that. Jen said, girl, don't do that. Don't do that. I recovered, but don't do that. I didn't drown. They gave me a little CPR on the side and, gave me a little mouth-to-mouth to get me back, but I'm all right. Shout out to Jen, the first snorkeler on the doggone Basketball Wives franchise. Girl, let's go ahead on. But Jen basically tells Duffy that she met Jelani's parents and she feel like it's going in a good direction. She's trying to redirect the conversation from that time she almost drowned. But Duffy was like, girl, you over there meeting parents and stuff, and me and my little Arab boo, shit, the way it's looking, you gonna get married before me. Duffy, that man ain't gonna marry you. Come on now, you not traditional enough. He didn't keep telling you that, but you done got pregnant now. Come on now. But anyway, she said Jen gonna get married before her. Girl, none of y'all gonna get married. Anyway, Jackie go ahead on and tell Brandy that she's proud of the way she's conducting herself and being cordial with Malaysia. And Brandy was like, girl, ain't no beef, I'm good. But Jackie is pushing that she wants them to get along. Brandy was like, girl, let it ride. It's not that big of a deal. Now, on the other side, Brandy, Duffy, and Malaysia are talking. And they ask Malaysia if she dating. And Malaysia said, I'm not doing nothing too serious, but I do a little 1-2 around the corner. You know what I'm saying? But that's none of y'all business. And then, no. So then Malaysia asked Brandy, she said, well, girl, look, since we one-on-one, word got back to Gennaro that I was putting him on child support. And before the doggone season aired, I get a cease and desist. Now, I know it had to be somebody he know because how would he know what was said during taping if it wasn't even, sent out yet? Did you happen to talk to Gennaro and tell him I was putting him on child support and he was a deadbeat? And Brandy was like, bitch, what? And clutched her invisible pearls. Girl, I don't talk to your husband, your ex-husband. I don't even talk to you. Why would I be talking to your ex-husband? I didn't tell him nothing, but see, I'm squinting my eyes at you, Brandy. I'm not mad if you did. I'm just squinting my eyes at your excuse. But she said, girl, no, I ain't do that. And look at Malaysia. I didn't think you did that. Girl, it's just giving fake to me. I'm sorry. It's just giving doggone fake. But anyway, Jackie come over there and ask British. She tells British she want to take her and Malaysia out for drinks because she want them to get along. Again, Jackie, you doing the most. Get a dog. I'm sorry. But, British was like, girl, let me see. I'll let you know when I can clear my schedule. Anyway, the Shy Girls come out and they all give a toast because they get their little shots of Casamigo. Let me tell y'all, Casamigo is so overrated. But Brooke gives a speech and says she appreciates the support from her friends because, she's without a man now. And she don't know what she's going to do. Now, Brooke says she's struggling with facing reality. Now, we on to the next scene. She's struggling facing with reality that she ain't got no man. Her man been cheating. He's a liar and he's a cheat. So he ends up calling her on the FaceTime and was like, did you like the flowers I sent you? And she looked at him and was like, yeah, they cute or whatever. And he was like, I love you, girl. Not with a veto, just I love you, girl. Stop acting crazy. Forgive me. But we found out here, Brandy said he was cheating. Not Brandy. Brooke said he was cheating with multiple hoes. Oh, Brooke's husband. What is going on? But he keep apologizing. He said he's very apologetic and he don't want to do this to her. He loves her. But she said she don't know if the marriage gonna survive. Girl, look, the way it is out here in these streets is slim pickings, fat. If he cheated once or twice, girl, cheat back. Why don't women cheat back in 2023? We are in 2023. Cheat back. It's easy. Get a prenup, put it in there. If you cheat, I get to cheat back. And there's no holds barred. We can go tit for tat, in my opinion. That's just me. 2023. I'm not doing all that. Ain't crying behind no nigga. Girl, we both gonna be crying curled up in the fetal position. What is you saying? But anyway, she don't know, and she said she hang up with him and said she's torn with the decision on getting a divorce. Well, girl, if he got money, I done been cheated on by niggas with none. You'll be all right. Now, Jackie is over there, and she said she wants to do, she's at dinner with Malaysia and British, so I guess British cleared her schedule. Now, British gets down there and says she's trying to be a hoe. This is her phase. This is her whole phase. I think that's a healthy phase to go through. All women should have a whole phase. Now, I'm not going to tell you the amount of peens you should be hopping on and off, but every woman should go through a whole phase. But British says she's trying to hope. She said 5 might be too many peens, but she can at least balance 3. Now, the girl didn't say she was doing all 3, but she said she could at least balance, juggle 3. You know what I'm saying? But Jackie said, girl, your body is your temple, fat. Jackie, stop the cap. Don't you and Doug be experimenting and all type of stuff. Is your body your temple? When you and Doug be doing all type of nasty things, stop the cap, Jackie. Anyway, but she said you've been running amok lately. And British gets mad and said, girl, you need to stop people's business at the end of the day. And Jackie was like, girl, what you mean I'm not in your business? She said, girl, all the girls think you are in their business. And Jackie was like, you a mother effing lie. You know what? F that. Call them on the 1s and 2s if they feel like I'm in their business. So British was just like, I ain't even gonna do that. Jackie was like, no, bitch, call them. Get them on the 1s and 2s. Who think I'm in their business? Like, who? So she was like, you know what? I'm gonna call Jen. So she called Jen. Jen didn't answer. Now, Malaysia messy ass was like, well, girl. Because British was like, I'm gonna call. And Malaysia was like, well, girl, British, if she pick up for British, girl, that's gonna say a lot of teas, girl. And 2 rings later, a ring and a half, she picks up for British. Now, she was able to save face and say, oh, Jackie just called me. Girl, bye. You should have been calling Jackie back. But anyway, British gets on the phone and asks Jen if she feel like Jackie be getting in her business. And Jen was like, not necessarily. She metal, as far as trying to get the group to be cohesive and all that. But she don't really be in my business. So Jackie grabs the phone and was like, Jen, tell the truth. Do I really just jump in your business and in your Kool-Aid and don't know the flavor? And she was like, not necessarily. Basically, a yes and no is what I got from it. Well, she goes to say something. She was like, she said, the only thing I didn't like was that you were trying to get me and Malaysia to sit together. We don't need to be sitting together. So now this prompts Malaysia to feel some type of way and was like, girl, bye. Ain't nobody trying to sit by you. And Jim was like, girl, first of all, ain't nobody talking to you. And before she can get the you out, Malaysia had to hung up on her. Now, British feels some type of way. She was like, girl, this is my phone. You can hang up on my friend on my phone. And Malaysia was like, girl, bye. Anyway, British called Jen back, and Jen was like, I don't even know why she jumped in. Nobody was talking to her. Like, girl, what is tea? Like, why are you here, Ike? Is basically what Jen was. But Malaysia gotta be all extra and all of that. I guess her and Jen gonna be cool later on down in the doggone season. But anyway, she basically ends up hanging up the phone British cordially with Jen. And Jackie asked, I already said that she asked if she insert herself, and she said no, she just didn't like when you tried to make me and that girl sit together. Girl, that was really the end of the episode. I'm about to foresee the future. Jen is gonna be with Jelani, and she's gonna realize that she can't give him the children or the life that he wants as an old ass man looking for a young woman in an older woman's maturity. British is still sleeping with her baby daddy. We're trying to play it off on this season, but we just gonna go with it. I hope your ankle monitor don't get too tight. Brooke, I don't know if you're really divorcing or divorced your husband, but if you did, girl, take the goose with the gander. They say you've been sleeping with them people's husbands for years. Malaysia, your stank face, where is your kids? That's all I want to know. And you said you didn't have the money last season to sue Gennaro. Now all of a sudden you talking to lawyers. I hope he's pro bono. Say what I said. Jackie, leave Doug alone. Let Doug live. Jesus Christ. I just want to live. That's all Doug trying to do. He's just trying to live. You can't FaceTime that man 50 million times a day. Doug, put a block on your phone. Please and thank you. Who else am I missing? Brandy, you ain't got no storyline yet, so I don't even know. I guess you're gonna get into it with Duffy later on down the line. And Duffy, the longer you wait on your man, the balder you gonna get. Drop down in the comments and let me know what y'all thought about Basketball Wives. I came up here ready to talk about it. I'm gonna try to stick it out, but it's giving very set up and lame to me. But I'm gonna try to stick it out for y'all because I ain't did no video for y'all last week. But y'all let me know what y'all thought. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Follow me on TikTok. Waiting on the Real Housewives of Potomac. And yay. I'll see you hoes later. Bye.
Mr. Carroll, how you give the voodoo dog time to talk? I don't get no fucking time to talk.
Who the voodoo doll is?
The nigga you just had up here.